Hello tribe, welcome back to my channel. I'm bringing back one of the old topics I used to do, I think last year. And it's called, what kind of vibe do you give out to them? And this could be anyone on your mind. This could be your business partner, your boss, your lover, your crush, your colleague, your family member, your friend. So just think on a person and choose your pile. Pile number 1 is on your left. Pile number 3 is on your right. I'll catch you in timestamps. Hey, pile number 1 people. So let's see what is up. We're gonna be asking more questions. Let's see which deck we're using for you all. We're gonna stick with the Super Lunaris for you. And since I have 2 decks, both versions, I'm pretty grateful. Thank you for one of my clients for that. Let's go. What kind of vibe do you give out to them? We have the Ten of Swords, and I want more information. What kind of vibe do you give out to them? Pile number 1. I hope you're all doing well. We have the Star. Okay. How does this person see you as an individual? How does this person see you as an individual? We have the Ace of Pentacles. How does this person see you as an individual? We have the Six of Wands. Okay. I want one more card next to the Ten of Swords. The Two of Cups. Okay. So I'm gonna try to make sense of this for you, because I know there are so many of you guys watching this, so many different scenarios. Let me just adjust the camera slightly. Here we go. So the vibe you give out to this person, first of all, this is more like an energy thing. I don't know what has happened in your life or between you two, but the vibe is a distant vibe. In one of your lives, maybe something has happened, a massive change of some sort. Maybe that relates to both of your connection, but there was some kind of ending, and somehow that gives them a vibe of you being distant. This could be vice versa though, but I don't think for many of you it's going to be. Someone has gone through a really tough period of time. A big change has happened, and this person also sees you. It's very interesting. So close but so far away. That kind of vibe. This person sees themselves in you. There are a couple of things in your personality that reminds them of you. It's almost like looking at the mirror, I want to say. And how they see you as individual, they see you as someone who has a lot of potential in their life. They see you as someone, if you haven't gotten there just yet, they think you will get there. To the point in your life where you are very successful, there is a lot of attention that is being gained from your surroundings, or maybe social media, whatever this is. They see you as having a lot of potential to do great things. Okay, would this be, I don't know, in your hobby, in your career, maybe when it comes to your friends or lovers? There is a lot of people seeking for your attention, and they see you as someone sitting here on this throne and saying, okay, give me a minute over here. I need to rest because there's a lot of attention I'm getting. People need a lot from me. That's how they see you as an individual. There's always someone who needs you. There's always someone who needs your services, your time, your attention, and you're very deserving. Excuse me, guys. I got interrupted and it got very dark very quickly. Let's get back to your reading. So, as I said before, it feels like this person sees you as someone who is very deserving. Someone who, I want to say, it's not that they are doing this intentionally. It feels like they see you a little bit higher up. than themselves. Let's get more info. Let's see what else. What kind of vibe do you give out to this person? Let's see, pile 1. Someone who is or could be a really good team player, someone who has a skill to offer in case there is a need to. Someone they could easily work with or who could be good partners with. But it does seem like, again, there is that sense of distance between you two. Something has happened, some kind of disturbance, and a life event, you know, some kind of an event that has put these two people on a bit of a different track, or a shakeup has happened. What kind of vibe do you give out to this person? Yeah, someone who really knows what to do when it comes to their finances, someone who's stable, secure, someone who has a strong masculine energy regardless of your sex, someone who's logical, but at the same time, they also tuned into themselves. It's like they know themselves really well. And someone who knows what they want from life. And someone who is not sharing their knowledge or their resources just with anyone. I would say quite selective. How do they see themselves in regards to you? That would be an interesting question to ask. How do they see themselves in regards to you? They coming across as someone who's quite sensitive, someone who is in tune or trying to learn, but I feel like this is over and done with. Someone who likes to analyze their emotions, and someone who likes to express themselves fully. They don't like to hold back their feelings. They're very compassionate, empathetic. This could be someone who is sensitive when it comes to energy too. Someone who's quite intuitive. For them, you coming across as someone who's more grounded. Someone who is more earthly like. And they come across as someone who's more flowy. How do they see themselves in regards to you? This person seems to care for you. Oh, they did? I want to say, pile number 1, this person is fascinated somehow. They are quite curious about you. And if there was a chance to see one another, this person would like to spend some time with you. But there is something that they're holding back. I feel like there is something that they're holding back. Something that somehow impacted the heart, regardless of what kind of connection this is. There are two sides to them. One side is very nurturing, very caring and empathetic, and the other side is very fiery and very I'm gonna get what I want type of energy that I'm seeing. And it seems like when it comes to you, primarily what they like to use is this persona. I don't mean that they're, you know, two-faced or anything like that. But anytime they think of you, they suddenly feel like they want to nurture you or understand the emotion that they feel regarding you. Any advice for pile number 1 regarding this situation? Any advice for pile 1? Okay, I was told to switch decks, so we're going to do that. I'm going to be using the Essential Oil Oracle cards. What is the advice or the message for you, pile 1? What is the advice or the message? You've got self-worth. Trigger statement says, I am disgusting. True statement says, I am a miracle. Please be gentle and love yourself. Provide your body, mind with what it truly needs to carry you on your journey. So I hope this made sense, pile 1. Tribe, thank you for being here. Love you as always. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 2 people. So let's see what kind of vibe do you give out to this person. We have the 3 of Cups. I want more information. Let's go. And I'm going to be using the Super Lunaris deck. What kind of vibe do you give out to them? We have the Moon. We have the 3 of Cups. We have the 6 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Wands. Okay, so the vibe you give out to this person is someone who is very fun to be around. Someone who makes this person happy. Someone, not only them. It seems like this person can see the spark in you and how that spark in you also affects people in your surrounding. This is a very light-hearted kind of vibe that we are seeing here. There's also something that they think that you're not showing to them, or there is a repressed maybe part of you that's not shown just and shared with anyone. Maybe there is a reason why you are hiding something here, or you don't want to show a certain part of yourself here. Maybe it's something personal to you. But overall, the feeling is very lighthearted. The vibe you give out to them, someone that they could have a lot of fun with, someone who would be a really good friend, very strong friendship vibe here. Someone who is also very thoughtful when it comes to other people. Someone who's very giving too, you would be that type of person who knows you like to measure things. Regardless of what kind of connection this is, this person knows that you'd be the person who, for example, would make sure if you had dinner and there were a lot of people, that you paid exactly how much you're supposed to pay for your part. You know what I mean? You would make sure no one is left out. You'd make sure people are taken care of around you. I kind of want to look into what it is that they find mysterious about you. There's a bit of mystery to you here. Let's see. There's a bit of mystery to you here. Okay, so behind all of this image, what is happening here, someone is very caring, light-hearted, and someone likes to have a really, really good time and cares for the people that they love very, very much. But at the same time, and I think maybe this person is sensing that, but they can't fully grasp it, that behind the veil, I want to say, behind the curtain, there is struggle. Because sometimes, see, you seem to be someone who likes to maybe put other people first. That's the way that this person sees you, or the vibe you give out to them. Not necessarily that's who you are, you know how it goes. But behind the curtain, you feel lonely. Or when you need that care and help, maybe you have to go at it alone. You tend to get drained by people or situations, or you overgive, you overshare, you take on other people's problems as your own, and therefore at the end of the day, you're the one who needs help. But maybe you're not speaking about that. You're not talking about this. And I feel like this person, I don't know if you haven't had a conversation about this, but it feels like this person would really want to talk about this. We have to make sure, as well as you like to take care of others and make sure that situations are, equal. The share, the give and take is equal, right? They want to make sure that you recognize that sometimes you don't give enough or you don't take enough for yourself. Okay. How does this person see you as individual? Two of Cups. Self-aware. Someone who's very self-aware. So you probably know this about yourself. You're like, yep. Maybe you've been told about that before by someone else. You're like, yeah, I'm working on this. How does this person see you as individual? Very attractive, though. The Emperor. Someone who would be a great boss or a leader, okay? But somehow maybe you do not want to take on that role. You have very strong leadership skills. You have very strong, you could even be a great entrepreneur, I think. But overall, a great leader, a great speaker, someone who has a lot of wisdom to share. But sometimes maybe they think that you think you don't want to take on that position, okay? In whichever aspect in life you could be a leader. So it doesn't have to necessarily be a job, right? It could be a family dynamic. It could be anything, really. You're coming across as someone who's not accepting of something in their eyes. Maybe there is a reason you're not accepting that. You're not interested. They see that you wouldn't be interested in something that they maybe want to talk about, or something that would be offered or was offered to you. You're like, I don't need this. I don't think this is for me. They also see you as someone who sometimes, because you are so caring. I don't know what my neighbors are doing up there. You tend to miss the opportunities that are right in front of you for you, because you are tired of everything else that's happening around you. There is a lack of self-care here. The vibe you give out to them is someone who is very, I'm seeing energy being given away all the time. But there is lack of self-care. They also see you as someone who keeps wanting to evolve and to grow. But then at the same time, see, behind the closed doors, there's a different story. That spark is not as bright. There is a duality, black and white, black and white. Someone who might be interested in, spiritual stuff. Someone who, card on the floor, bear with me. Someone who's aware of how karma works. Someone who's aware how energy works. Someone who might, maybe that's why you feel like you get drained easily. You have to help so many people, because that's part of your path somehow. But this person, the way that they see this, they don't think it's fair. Either way, something is not fair in this either connection or how they view your life. You know what I mean? There is 88. Pay attention to number 8, or maybe that's a number that is important. Someone who sometimes misses genuine care and grounding. They see you as someone who likes to go and get stuff done, which is great. But at the same time, they see how that frustrates you and how that tires you out, and how you should be putting, that's their advice. If I could give advice from them to you, if you want to take this, you can. If not, scratch that. But you think that you should prioritize yourself more. Okay? Anything else that we need to know? Pile number 2. They see you as someone who has a lot of fire. Split the deck again. We have the Ace of Wands. Someone who's very charismatic, to be honest. Someone who has a very nice exterior, and they like the way you carry yourself. They really like the way you carry yourself. But the most important thing here is that they would want to say to you, you gotta make sure the structure is correct. There is something to do with the structure here. Calculations. This could either have something to do with what I said before. The scales are imbalanced, right? Not equal give and take, or there is actually something to do with calculations or being a little bit more analytical and more consistent in a way. Consistent with something here, so you will know what it is for you. But I hope this made sense, pile number 2, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now. Hello, pile 3 people. Let's see, what is the vibe you give out to them? We have the Ace of Swords. We're going to be using this Super Lunaris deck for you here today. Straight away what I heard, someone who would be able to cut someone's throat if they needed to, if they felt threatened. Not out of nowhere, but someone who would tell you as it is, okay? Let's get more info. Also someone who has brilliant ideas. What kind of vibe do you give out to them? Someone whose heart is closed right now, or someone who doesn't want to be disturbed. Yeah, definitely. I'm resting. I need my time. I'm in the mode of contemplation. I'm feeling like I am restarting something. There is something in particular that's on your mind that they see or they feel. And your vibe right now is very chill, but at the same time, do not touch me kind of vibe. Do not wake me up. Do not disturb my peace. My heart is closed. Whatever connection this is, okay? I do not want to be disturbed. But at the same time, you're very chill. But again, if someone crosses your boundary, and it might be coming from past experiences, you will not be quiet about it. And I'm hearing no more. So maybe something has happened between you two. Not necessarily, but yeah, they know. They feel like you're in your head a bit right now too. You're in your head. You're thinking about something that is very important to you. How do they see you as an individual? Pile number 3. How do they see you as an individual? Yeah. See, in your head. So they see you as someone who tends to, overthink things. They see you as someone who also likes to dive deep and to search for what it is that your soul desires, to analyze situations very much, but sometimes they think or they feel that you go overboard with scenarios or with a simple situation. So it's like almost like they wish you didn't go overboard with it, or almost like you could get out of your head a little bit more, or you could be better when dealing with your thoughts. Someone who might be in a loop of some sorts right now, or in a place that is quite heavy but they also see you and they kind of know that you can get out of it yourself and no one else can intervene or disturb this process of yours, because that's very personal to you. Or you just tend to be that kind of person in their eyes, who doesn't want to be disturbed when trying to achieve internal peace, to achieve an idea, you know, to have that aha moment, a light bulb moment. You're not supposed to be disturbed. But at the same time, it's almost like I'm feeling there is a wish from them. I wish this person knew that sometimes they're a bit too harsh on themselves, or sometimes they come up with situations that are not necessarily true, come up with thoughts that are not necessarily true reflection of reality. Now, you might agree with this person, you might not, but that's the way that they see it, okay? What kind of vibe do you give out to this person? Someone who's very wishful, someone who is in, right now, specifically, is in the learning stages about something. I'm hearing learning stages, learning stages. They see you and they feel that you're learning something about your wish or what you're trying to achieve in life. An intern, I'm hearing. A student, an intern of life. Someone who's quite sensitive to energies, I must say, pile number 3. Someone who whose heart was open, but no more. Someone who was very given, but no more, not at the moment. It's not that you're not anymore, but not at the moment. Or maybe not regarding them, right? Because I don't know what kind of relationship we're talking. Business, romantic, platonic, family, right? They see progress. They see progress. And they think they can be successful. I'm tuning to them right now. But at the same time, they're not sure how you, because I'm feeling there might be another person somehow influential here, or the other one will react. They're not sure. There is something that is quite hidden for them. They feel like this could be great, I'm hearing, but there is something hidden that I don't see, or I don't know how it's gonna pan out, or how the other person would react. Let's see. I'm hearing they would like to be to build friendship, but something has been destroyed here. So maybe that's why they're uncertain if this could be built or rebuilt. Yeah. This could be someone who also thinks about offering you something, but maybe they think that right now is not the best time. Some other time, or there will be better time. Or I'm not sure if you are going to take it right now. There's some sort of delay here in their mind. They're like, I'm not sure. I don't know what my neighbors are doing upstairs. Yeah, they see this situation, this connection between you two shifting somehow. Okay, so there was a lot of hope in this. I don't know what it means in your situation, but someone thinks they could turn things around, but that I feel resistance from the other person. And I'm hearing sarcastic, as if someone would say, are you being sarcastic? Are you for real? Do you actually think you can turn this around? You think it's all about you, or it's all about, you know, your power to turn things around? What if I don't agree? Or what if I don't agree with what you're offering? I'll think about it. Or let me think about it. Someone has to be in a more balanced place in order for something to happen. See, I split the deck, we have a Seven of Pentacles. The time, there is something to do with the right time here. That is for sure. Because otherwise there will be more resistance. Otherwise someone is not taking an opportunity. Someone has to spend some time, I'm hearing, either in a place or with people that they feel like home with. Or even in a job that makes them feel secure and safe. You know what I mean? There is something that is very like unstable here that I'm picking up. And that's coming from the dynamic between these two people. It's not one or the other, it's both. It's the energies. It seems like the energies might be clashing right now, or whatever is being offered is quite uncertain. And someone is trying to listen to their intuition. Someone has to break free. I hope this made sense. Pile number 3. Tribe, thank you for being here. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.